Greetings everyone and welcome on yet another devs and holders meeting. It's a little crowded tonight, but we got you covered, don't worry. My name is Mikołaj as always, and this is a Thursday evening in Europe, 6 p.m. Central European time this week, every other week as always. Number 51. And with me from, in the random section, I'm gonna say it's right over here, Mr. Orwash, on your right side with, what is it, like
Hi
a
everyone.
techno city something. It looks really cool. We also have Fished, Mateusz, and Citral, Mr. Bartek. Hi guys.
Hi.
So let's cover some news we got here and there, but also we highly recommend you to join our social medias here and there. And I'm looking for my screen here. Where is it? And there we go. So, as obviously you can access the platform, and you got the white paper of the BigShortBets right here. It's in Polish, but you can obviously change it to English right away and see and read about all the projects if you're new around here. We also highly recommend you to leave a thumbs up and visit BigShortBets on Twitter. But first of all, we're gonna cover some news. So we also have a BigShortBets news Twitter account over here, which is like a small teaser kind of profile for the news from the platform, the BigShortBets platform. Mr. Orwash, straight to the news.
Yes, so we had some pretty good news. I saw recently some really good posts on the BigShortBets platform. If you can scroll down, there was some leak of the documents of I think it's a Russian army or something like that.
There we go.
Determining some details about invasion. You won't see the details here. You need to be logged in. But don't destroy the surprise for the people. I highly recommend you to just get in and see those posts, because you can find really cool and really important, I think, and interesting information there. And what else besides that? If I could tell, we also, most of the news that you heard recently, there's a really important stuff going right now.
There is a
In
lot
the
of
world,
hacks going on also. If you are speaking
Yes.
of crypto and the digital world, the next two news is hackers got Toyota, Nvidia got hacked. So there is a lot of going on with Anonymous and the hackers around the world. Obviously, there were a few journalist newspapers platforms hacked in Poland as well, but also few TV stations, radio stations in Russia as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, we can see that there is because of what's happening right now in the Ukraine, associated with Russia and all the stuff like that. The hackers, are really active in Europe, doing some, they try to do some damage. We recently also had some, noticed some tries to take out our own website, the BigShortBets.com, but they didn't manage to do that. We successfully stopped them, so this is pretty cool. But speaking of the BigShortBets website, can you, Mikołaj, scroll down a little? There's a new section I want to introduce to you, right in the main page on the token section, right before the chart, under the chart. Up, scroll up, Mikołaj.
I can just click here. Maybe that'd be easier. You mean the tool section?
No. I'm talking about on the main page, the token
Sure.
section. So we put all the markets.
Right here.
All the markets that BIGSB token is currently trading on.
Yeah, that's
we put all the pairs that are on the Uniswap decentralized exchange, together with our listing on the Hotbit. And you can see all the details over there, what price are you trading on. I think this is really interesting for our hodlers and for our possible future holders to see all the markets where the BIGSB token is trading on. And obviously, it serves also as an invitation for our tech, for other text listing. Maybe some other exchanges gonna catch up to see that we actually putting them out, because they list us. We don't pay for the listing. We don't
Yes.
talk with centralized exchanges about the listing. So we want to give them as much as hints as possible that they can list our token without even our agreement or something like that. They just can buy the tokens as everyone from the market, from the biggest pool on the Uniswap, and they just list them themselves, and we basically don't care. And like I said before, we don't pay for the listing. This is our policy, and I think it's pretty cool policy. But so we made those changes. You have direct links there, direct charts, everything you need as a BIGSB hodler or trader or whoever you are. So yeah, this is something called future. And yeah, so like we said before, our website serves as an information hub for all the information about the BigShortBets. So we gonna upgrade it and just put in new stuff to have it as much information as possible, but also keeping in mind about the composition. But we gonna make some changes all the time. The same goes for the platform. On the platform we also do many changes all the time, and I think this process won't stop because there's always something that you can improve, that you can work on, and yeah, we just doing that. So yeah, but speaking of some news
And
regarding
changes.
the news, I have some news and changes. So I have two important stuff I
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about, guys. The first thing is that I want to talk about is that on the 25th and the 26th of the March, there will be Art of Speculation. Everybody is invited.
Yes.
There will be some really cool meetings, some really cool conference with really people that have something to talk about in the topics. There will be Jacek Bartosiak. He's really good in the geopolitics. We're going to speak about the current events that happen in the world and how the markets would react in this way. Like BigShortBets will also has its, I would say, it's not going to be purely about BigShortBets, but a piece of BigShortBets will be there. So all the hodlers are invited, all the people that are interested in trading in the markets and everything, all of the people are really invited. I don't think that it's on the BigShortBets page, but it's
Yeah.
on the Rafał Zaorski page for
Is
sure.
it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a fresh news. So yeah, so I highly recommend you. We have it's a Nordblin factory in Warsaw. We're gonna be placed there. There will be like 2,000 people. We
Woo.
probably targeting much more, but yeah, we
There we
have room
go.
for a couple of thousands of people. So yeah, there is a 7 Art of Speculation, 25th, 26th March. Knowledge for knowledge. Only people that practice the stuff that they preach, and no commercial stuff, no anything, no branding, no pay to see. Everything is free. Everybody are welcome. So you are welcome too. So I really kindly invite you for this event.
So it's on
Book it. It's
Saturday,
still
and Friday is more of a before integration, like a before
yeah, like
party.
no, it's like Friday and Saturday will be party. Friday is like before, but we only meet together in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
to see each other, talk each other, and it will be
Okay,
like
and
we
Saturday
could
is
say
like
it's
the main event basically.
yeah, exactly. So on Friday will be some meeting. You can meet each other, talk with each other, and
And
so
that's
on.
9 hours from 10 to 7.
Yes, exactly. And on Saturday we have like this main piece of cake will be this conference stuff. There will be
Mm-hmm.
people. There will be speakers, many speakers talking
Yeah.
about like really cool stuff. The agenda will be dropped soon, I think. And yeah, after that we're just gonna have a party. You're gonna have you could have a drink with everybody, talk with everybody. I'll be there. I know people, other people from the team probably gonna be there. I don't know if Mateusz, Fish, or Bart are gonna be there, but but I wish they're gonna be there, so they are
I will be
also
there.
invited. But yeah, they're gonna be many people from BigShortBets from trading scene in Poland. I don't know, news, media, all the kinds of people that I think you can meet really cool people there. So yeah, so just join us. 20,
Yeah, because we had
25,
a meeting
26.
just a couple of weeks ago, the second devs and holders and everyone, a real live meeting here in Warsaw too, and it was a huge one. But this one, wow.
Yeah, this one we had full actually on the vendors and hodlers devs meeting. We filled up our conference room to the top,
Yeah, we needed
and we want to
chairs.
do the
We actually needed more
yes,
chairs.
exactly, and we want to do the same with the Norblin factory, uh, but on the bigger scale and with much more with different topics, not directly associated with BigShortBets, but interesting as well. But thank you, Mikołaj, you mentioned the vendors and hodlers and devs meeting, because this stuff that I want to talk about today, it's going to be some sneak peek, because we obviously going to talk about it more, but this is something I can announce and something that I can talk about already, because we presented it on our meeting. That recording is going to be also dropped on the YouTube.
Yes.
This is something associated with the BIGSB token. So as far as I know, we try to make the BIGSB token as useful as possible. And the idea that we come up with, the Rafael come up with, was that the BIGSB token itself won't be an usable token. It will be more like equity token. So we're gonna create another token which will be called, like, for now, the working name for it is a small BIGSB or mini BIGSB. You can call it whatever you like. But the idea is that all of our hodlers, all of our BIGSB hodlers, they will serve as a decentralized central bank for the BIGSB token. And because of they are hodling the BIGSB token, each year they would get the same amount that they hold of the mini BIGSB token. And this mini BIGSB token will be used on the platform. So you're gonna use it for, I don't know, for paying the fee, for trading the information, and all the other stuff that you're gonna find on the platform. And I think personally it's pretty cool, because it will be separate market. Like, for me, BIGSB is going to be separate market. I don't know if it's going to be on Ethereum. Probably it's going to build on some cheaper some cheaper networks like Binance Smart Chain and so on. And it's going to be created. It's going to have his own pool on this chain swap, for example, Pancake Swap or something else. And you're going to be able to trade and buy them from the market and sell them in the market. And what is really important, that it will be like I said before, the BIGSB hodlers will serve as a decentralized central bank for the BIGSB token. So they will be in charge to control the supply of the mini BIGSB in the market, because they will be the ones that they hold the token. If they're willing to decide to sell them for a certain price, they just will get them for free. Not for free, but for holding the BIGSB token. But they will get the tokens and they will do what they please. They're gonna be selling them on the market or waiting out until the price go up, because of the demand that will be built on the platform, and demand will be built bigger and bigger, because this is our role to do this, to make this demand bigger and bigger. And yeah, so this is how it's going to look like. I think this is a really big thing, because it's and firstly, encourage all biggest big strong hodlers to not sell it. It's another reason to sell it. First reason is staking, and the second reason is that all the hodlers will be set at the centralized bank, and you're basically going to get a new token that's going to be worth something, and you be able to sell it, move it, and so on. And yeah, so this is and it transfers also the power to the people, because we, as BigShortBets, we won't be in charge of controlling the market. You as hodlers will be in charge to controlling the market, and I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if someone in the decentralized space done something like this. They try to approach that. I mean, maybe they tried to do some, maybe they done something similar, but they didn't give as much power to the people as we are trying to do, because only the tokens that were distributed, that were bought in the pre-sales on from the market and are on the actual wallets, will produce these mini BIGSB tokens. So as people will, as the next sales will come, it will be more and more, but only for those wallets who participate. So it's not going to be like that. So the current supply, I don't know, of BIGSB tokens is 99 million something. So it's not going to be 99 million. It's going to be only this about, I don't know, 6 or 8 maybe. And right now on the people's wallets are like around 6 million BIGSB, maybe less. And only this amount will be produced through the year. After, of course, we launch this protocol and this setup. But yeah, this is really huge, and I cannot wait when it's going to happen, basically. So this is something big, actually. I already wrote something about it. We told you that we're gonna put it up to the we're gonna put it that we're gonna put this information on the 1st of March, but because of the current situation in the world, there's no really reason to try to advertise, put some marketing information and so on, because there's much more important stuff going on in the world. And we just, like after it's gonna be cool, after the situation gonna cool down for a second, we could just gonna jump start straight to delivering all the information and putting some campaign on. But right now it is what it is, and we can really do about it. And one thing is not good to do marketing in those times, and the second thing, like if you will try to put any information, it will just disappear in the amount of the information on the social media that is going right now. So this is the reasons why we not, why we aren't shouting about this. And so I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind, guys. I hope you don't mind. So I think this is it for me. This is everything I wanted to tell you. If you have, of course, we're gonna talk more as the progress of delivery and the date of the start of this mini BIGSB project will launch. So we're gonna talk about more. We're gonna have separate devs and holders meeting about it. We're gonna show you all the details and the basically mechanism how this works. But right now I'm just giving you a sneak peek, because like every time you're coming here, so it's kind of inside info, because it haven't been really published anywhere, only here, only on the vendors face-to-face meeting. And yeah, I wrote something about the chat in the chat, but I don't think many people saw it. So yeah, so you can consider it as the inside info, and you can do it with it what you want. I don't care.
Okay, good. So guys, our devs, what's on the table?
A lot of information from all of us here. So, but today, like all was mentioned in the social media and everything, we'd like to talk about our bridge. We'd like to show you how it works and what we do already for you to make it work faster, to make it work smoother that Ethereum blockchain. So, Fish, can you share your screen?
Yeah, sure. Give me a few seconds.
Okay, let me introduce you our two developers. It's Fish, our front-end developer, Mateusz, our blockchain developer. So
give me a second over here. I'm gonna show you the screen.
Okay.
Oh, that's a huge one. Okay, wait up. Okay, un momento, por favor. And that's a huge one. There we go. So this is the screen. I'm gonna fix everything else now.
Hey guys, so can you explain how it works, what's going on the background, and how it's gonna work to with our market? So Fish, can you start, or Mateusz?
Okay, I can say a few words. We are in the wallet, to which you can go through the profile menu, and here you can make a deposit and then to withdraw our BSB token from an account from BSB network to our mainnet network. In our case, it is Rinkebi network, which simulate in our case mainnet. So as we can see in BSB
So
network.
in that scenario, we want to reproduce a scenario when you send the money from the mainnet to our blockchain, to our inside blockchain on the BIGSB market and application, everything.
Yeah. So as we can see, there are currently 20 tokens in our wallet, and we want to add more tokens from Rinkebi network to our BSB network. So we click the deposit button, and we can make a deposit in the window that appears. We choose a payment method. Currently, only MetaMask client is possible. And we enter the amount we want to transfer, for example, 10 tokens, BSB tokens. And in this field, we choose the type of the token being transferred, currently BSB, but in the future also USDC tokens, for example. And after that, we click Approve BSB button. And here in MetaMask window, we must accept this approval. So we must give permission to access our BIGSB tokens. And we must remember that we must always pay a fee for the transactions. So we click Approve. And after a few seconds, we can send these 10 BASB tokens to our internal BIGSB network. So let's click.
Oh, in the first step, we need to send from the mainnet. We send the tokens to the bridge, and then from the bridge we send it to your wallet, to BIGSB wallet, and then
exactly.
and then when we try to send it back.
Okay. Now we have to wait a few moments for this transaction. And on the left side, we have some descriptive instruction for making this deposit. And as we can see, our transaction is confirmed. And let's move to our BSB network. And as you can see, we have currently 40 BSB tokens. And we can move on showing you how to make withdrawals from our wallet. So we click Withdraw button. And this window looks like the previous one with deposit one. And we also choose payment method and enter the amount we want to withdraw. So for example, in that case, it would be 20 BIGSB tokens. And after that, we click approve BIGSB button. We approve this operation without paying any gas fee. Now we can click send 20 BIGSB tokens. Confirm that operation. And after a few moments, we have to pick up these tokens from the bridge network to our wallet on the main net. So we click the claim button, and we must, in the meantime, switch our network to Rinkeby network, which is mainnet network in practice. And we can confirm our claim operation. And of course, we have to wait a few moments for that transfer. And it's ready. So let's look at sets. And as you can see, we have 50 tokens.
Yeah, of course you have a little lower value since there was a fee. Yeah. So maybe I will grab attention from that moment and will explain a little what is going under the hood. So as maybe you saw, of course on our blockchain and our chain, private chain, there are no fees. So that's the reason when Fish were changing the like making a transfer, the transfer was no fees on our side. And yeah, that's of course. And how it works. So basically on both sides there are two contracts. One contract is of course the token contract, so the contract that holds BIGSB tokens. And there is another contract that is just a bridge contract, which is responsible for managing all the inbound and outbound transfers. And basically, the first step is you are approving the bridge to like take your asset, and after that you're sending the asset, your asset, so BIGSB tokens, and contract can like take transfer your tokens because you approve it. So that's the reason we have two steps from the first testnet chain. And after that, the changes are automatically moved to our chain, so it's basically being minted or burned during the withdrawal. And yeah, and during withdrawal, it's just going other way around. So you need again to approve our contract to get your tokens, since of course only you have right to dispose them. And after approving after approving our contract to get your tokens, you can send it again. And from mainnet, of course, at the end, but for now it's testnet Rinkeby. You can claim your tokens to get it back to your main wallet. And so yeah, that's basically all the magic under the hood.
Okay, guys. So as you see, like we have like hold the pieces to make market happen. We still testing that solutions. That's why we show you this in the test network. But process going well, and we try to do all our best to make it happen. So as you see from the from the mainnet to our inside blockchain. In our inside blockchain, there is no fees. You can send it to the main network. It's worked really well. So I think I think it's the best solution for us right now, and bridge are going well.
Yeah, so I would get in something. I would get in here to just want to say you guys that you can see here that everything is going now and smoothly, and implementing this on our mainnet app, on our main version application is just no problem for us. but we still waiting. We still auditing our code and everything to make sure, because now we are talking about some platform that's gonna be operate on real money. We want to make sure everything is sealed, everything is safe, that our funds are secure, and we just want to make sure that nothing's gonna, like we used to fucked up things at the beginning, but this is something that we want to make perfect as possible. That's why we just retesting everything all the time and stuff like this. And obviously we're waiting for some better times to launch everything at once.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, actually I have some questions to Bartek.
Yes.
But by the way, thank you guys. Thank you, Mateusz. Thank you, Fish, for the awesome presentation. How the bridge works. Now, me personally, I know much more about it than I can say and explain it to everyone in the chat. But I have one question to you, Bartek, because I saw your tweet. He got the Citral. He got the
Yes.
Citral nickname also on the Twitter. So I saw your tweet that you are preparing something exceptional and some new cool feature to the BigShortBets Android app. Could you tell us, just in short, obviously, because we keeping up the main part of it for maybe for our devs and holders meeting, but just for our community here that's coming, maybe you have some sneak peek, maybe some just have few words to say about it, just to have this just to stimulate the appetite for this information, for the new stuff that we are preparing.
I can say it's gonna be the big feature and gonna help us to develop the app, and gonna be more comfortable to you to use the app. Maybe you don't need to use GitHub anymore. That's what that's all what I can say. So maybe somebody already know what it's gonna what it gonna can be, but for now we're testing that solution is working well, but I'd like to wait with this for maybe a big event or big release what we prepare for the app.
Well, the big event is in just a couple of weeks from here,
Yeah, maybe before Art of Speculation. I
Okay.
think before we're gonna release that feature, but for now we tested it. It's already our test version of the app, and it's working well. So we're gonna release this maybe before Art of Speculation. So if you wanna if you have any problems, or if you wanna talk about the app, I know a lot of users, maybe not a lot of users, but I have a few users who still have some problems with the app. So you can talk with me. I will be on Art of Speculation. So come talk, say hello. Maybe we will find solution together, and app we're gonna work for you.
Good. Are there some questions?
So we could say that BigShortBets app on Android store is confirmed. Thank you, Bartek, for saying that.
No. It's not Android store. I can.
Dang.
No. It's not Android store.
Okay.
So sorry. It's fake. Actually, Oros is a fake news. so I'm never said it's Android stores. So it's not an Android store. It's different solutions, but similar, as you can say
So
about the updates.
that's cool.
Okay.
That's enough for me. But next step is Android store for sure, and another step will be the iOS app, which I am waiting patiently for our great dev team to develop. I know I have to wait some more about it, but there is a light in the tunnel, like we had before, and I think this is just a matter of time. Right now, we have to undig from what we have on our mind, in our head right now. We are talking about the market. We are talking about the main functionalities of the app, and main functionalities of the Tornet implemented in the Android app and so on. This is not so easy as it may seem, because there is a lot of connection with the nodes, a lot of encryption and stuff like that. Especially there is a lot of stuff to do in a group to encrypt the groups which everyone that belong to have access to. And this is something that we are finding with, and we just need this time capacity. But like we said from the beginning, we are not moving from here. We are here every week, and we're gonna be
Yes,
here
we
every
are.
week. Only if, I don't know, YouTube will try to ban us. And so I hope not. We are not doing anything illegal here for now. But
even if YouTube ban us, we still have our app. Yeah, that's why. That's how it works.
Exactly. But yeah, this is we have a really long stuff on the roadmap. Oh yeah, actually I have to update the roadmap. Thank you for mentioning that. I'm gonna update the roadmap, put every stuff that I'm gonna just talk with our dev team, put all the stuff on the roadmap, so you can see all the list of the stuff that we are planning to do and planning on implementing, because there's a lot of stuff coming. But you just have to wait patiently. And this is one guy something wrote. I think Bartek, you can say something about.
Yes,
and maybe
yes.
do you plan Huawei services store for these people without Google services?
But I think you can install the APK file on Huawei phones. So make sure you download the newest version of the app from the GitHub and try to install this, because as I mentioned on the face-to-face meeting, we can have a problems to add our app to Android store or Huawei store, because we connect directly to the Tor, and sometimes when they try to inspect our app or something like this, it can be problems with authorize us to add our app to the store. So make sure you have the newest version of the app from the GitHub, and test it. It should work on Huawei, because we have some users who use that phone. So try it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the link to our GitHub, so you can download. So you have the direct link to download the. It landed. You can see there is a direct link to downloading it. I think the direct link is also in the description of the live. Yeah, here it is. To mobile app GitHub link. So everything is here. Just download it, test it. Crash it, destroy it if you can, hack it if you can, try it. We highly encourage you to do that. If you manage to hack our app, we can talk about some bounty, but for now on, just test it out and see how it goes. I think it's really cool, and I cannot wait for the iOS version. But I know that I have to wait, but I'm waiting patiently for my turn. So
Yes.
So guys, do you have any questions? Is there any questions in the chat regarding maybe the bridge or something, the transfer of the tokens, or maybe something else? Maybe I will ask something. I have a question, because I know that there is always some, people try to hack this bridge contracts and this transfer contracts and so on. I have the question for our dev team, how secure is our bridge contract? Is it really complex? Does it have some holes in it or everything, or do you think it's really secure? What do you think, guys?
So Mateusz, how people can hack our contract?
No way.
No, they can't.
Yeah, just they can't. It's not too complicated, so I think there is no place to make any mistakes there. And basically, there are already some kind of security things we added there to make sure that, for example, double transfers are not coming and so on. So yeah, it's already secured, and yeah, from now on, I don't see any possibilities for that. Of course, we will be adding some more stuff there, since there are some other viewpoints about what we can do there. But yeah, from now on, I don't see any weak points of our implementation.
All right, I trust you. I trust you. You know, I feel safe right now because like people always like seem to have trouble with this like breach contracts because you like there was even recent wormhole contracts, but I don't know if this wormhole contract was one of the biggest hacks, but we can say it was something different because it was differently building because it really doesn't connect the side chain of the main chain of the app, but it connects to different networks, and obviously they hacked the minting contract, which yeah. So I think it's much more different, but yeah, I feel pretty safe. So guys, do you have any more questions? If not, there's already 50 minutes of our devs and hodlers meeting.
You can always add some questions later in our Telegram or, on the platform or any other space where BigShortBets is available here for you. And I lost them. All of them. Here they are.
But yeah, we are back. It's
We're
Discord issue, but we are back.
Yeah, good to see you. So as
you
I
were
said,
saying,
if you have some questions, you can always add them to any other place where BigShortBets is available, which might be the Twitter page, the Telegram page, which one was in English, one is in Polish. So you don't hesitate if you have some questions later on. Leave them there. But as I said, the best way is to come over to Devs and Holders meeting, which is every week Thursday 6 p.m. Central Europe time here on our live stream on YouTube, Big Short Bets. And if that's it,
there is one question.
Yes, there is one
in the chat. Yeah, are we planning to increase the limit of the uploading files like JPG, PDF, and so on? I mean, we will try to, but the limit is not because like our server can handle it. The limit is because if you want to successfully and really, and fast, if you want to encrypt it like really fast, this cannot be big files, because the bigger the files, the longer it takes. And if we allow, for example, I don't know, 100 megabytes and so on, it will take hours to encrypt that. And so yeah, but obviously this is something that we will try to go around or something like that. Our dev team is I think one of the best in the world in terms of the encrypting and developing some things. There's already guys that have a lot of experience in that, and we will try to somehow develop a way to get around those things. But this is something that we have to develop ourselves. And yeah, but like I said, this is something I release. Obviously, this is on the list of the features that we allow to upload not only bigger files probably, but also different types of the files. So probably maybe videos or something like that. But this is something that this is on the list, but it is really far on the list. That we say we are talking about the list all the time, but this is something what it is.
Yes,
And
for now, limit is I think 5 megabytes for file, but we're gonna test different solutions because there's like you have two separate files in the bait, so one can have more than 5 megabytes, or whole byte should have 5 megabytes, or every separate file have 5 megabytes. So as Aura said, we still work with the solution. We have like a proof of concept of this solution. We test it. We waiting for your feedback, and if something didn't work or didn't work well, we try to change it and implement a different solutions to work it better.
Yeah, exactly. So I have really one question. The the Kitio clams regarding the installing with the Huawei services. Listen, I recommend I just writing, but write directly Citral on the Telegram.
Yes.
I think this is something. This is a new case that we could work on. So yeah. So I just dropping you his nickname.
Yeah,
on the Telegram.
just write me a message on the Telegram, and I try to help you.
Yeah, exactly. And you can explain this a lot more in there in details. And if it doesn't work, it will be. But we just need to, go a little deeper on that, because as far as I know, this is something new that this is a new case to work on. So yeah.
Yes.
So guys, Mikołaj.
Yes, guys, if that's it, the last thing we ask you to do is leave a thumbs up. And we're gonna see you next week. Every week, don't worry, we are not going anywhere. 6 p.m. Central Europe time, Thursday evening. Actually, the more devs and holders meeting, the more sun is going to be at 6 p.m. Central Europe time. It's kind of dark-ish right now, but within a couple of months, it's gonna be so sunny and so nice. So we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you're gonna visit us again next week. If you have some questions, as we said, just type to our devs. You can find all the information on the website and also on all the other social medias. With me, Mr. Orłoś, Bartek, Citrol, Mateusz, and Fished. Thank you so much for coming over, and see you next week on yet another devs and holders meeting. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
bye.
See ya.